In the south of France, glamour has an address and the sea has a certain sparkle. This is 48 hours winding through the French Riviera. From coastal glamour to harbor light, from pastel dreams to timeless hillside views, it's a short story of contrast where every moment is dipped in the legendary Mediterranean glow. Let's see where the road takes us. Hello guys, welcome back to a new video and welcome to South of France. So coming from Finland to here, it really feels like two different worlds. Helsinki was gray and quiet, but here the sun is everywhere and all the time. So I'm based in Cannes for this little 48-hour window with a few coastal towns waiting just down the road. Let's see how many I can squeeze in. But first, let's do a quick room tour. I'm staying with Hôtel Martinez. It's a 1929 hotel. It's home to many celebrities during the film festival. You've got to see the balcony. This is Cannes at its most honest. No red carpets, no flash bobs. Just people doing the one thing this coast was made for. Sitting, watching, wasting time the right way. Follow the coastline far enough and you'll find Antibes. Antibes doesn't perform, it simply exists. Ancient, unhurried, carved from stone and salt. These walls have held centuries. You can see it in the texture, in the way the light settles on warm rock. By the museum, cactus placed there with intention, part of the composition. And these tiny mosaics tucked into corners like secrets left behind for the curious eye. Beyond the ramparts, the sea reveals itself. That color is the reason people write poems about this place. Down at the port, masts sway in slow rhythm. Boats that have seen distant shores now resting in the afternoon glow. Snow resting on distant peaks, the Alps touching the Mediterranean. There is something suspended in the air between the pigment of the water and the weight of all this history. This morning I woke up and put open the curtain, caught the sunrise from my window. Such a simple moment. It just hit differently. So these little towns along the coast, you can basically hop between them by train, and they are basically just subway stops in any big cities. So it's quite convenient. I've got a full day ahead, so let's see how far I can go. Morning train rolls into Nice, quick transfer, and suddenly, there it is. This is the Promenade. Morning light soft on the water, a few early runners, the benches all facing the same direction. Because why would you face anything else? There's a rhythm here, easy, unspoken. You'll fall into it without noticing. Behind the promenade, the old town winds its own way. Narrow streets, warm stone, laundry hanging in the morning light. It doesn't try to impress, it just is. A few steps up, and the city begins to rearrange itself. Higher, higher, until suddenly, everything opens up. Terracotta roofs tumble down to that famous curve of blue. The whole coastline, visible in one breath. This is the postcard view, and it's real. Menton wears its nickname well, the city of lemons. So, the first order of business is obvious. Lemon gelato, scooped into a cone, Warm air, cold sweetness. I take it to the beach, find a spot on the pebbles, and just sit there, eating, watching, nothing else. Up into the old town. The houses here, they don't line up neatly. They stack, they climb, they find their own place on the hillside. Lemon yellow, blush pink, faded terracotta, scattered in perfect imperfection. From every angle, a new composition. The colors shouldn't work together, but they do. Quietly, harmoniously, like they've been here forever and will be here forever, and don't need you to notice. A path leads higher still, to a place most visitors miss, a cemetery overlooking the sea. I find a spot and sit for a while. It's calm here still, the kind of quiet that makes you pause without thinking. Below, the coastline stretches out, vast, indifferent, magnificent. The living and the resting sharing the same view. Somehow, it doesn't feel sad, just complete. Honestly, I really love the little towns I visited on this trip, especially today in Nice and Menton. Tomorrow afternoon, I'm heading to the airport, flying back home for my son's birthday. So no more crazy travel sprints. That also means this is where this vlog wraps up. I have to say, shooting 2 videos in 1 week was pretty intense, but I really hope you enjoyed the ride, and I'll catch you in my next video.